Jason, I just got your text to answer your question. Yeah, I'm marking a ton. All right, so when I was trolling for crappie earlier, right when I finished, I just went over crappie nonstop. And the catfishing has sucked ever since I stopped trolling for crappie. So I'm gonna go back to trolling for crappie for fun. What is up, Brian? So I'm gonna be going back up the mark I was coming down where I was trolling for crappie. Funny thing is too, when I turned off the live stream before, there was a black crappie on. Not sure when he hit. Not sure when I turned off the live stream or not, but I got him to the boat and he popped off. I picked him up and he popped off right here. But lots of crappie marks, so we should get on some. I'm gonna do this for like another hour, maybe 2 hours. When that sun goes down, maybe I'll go back to catfishing. I just all my like real serious catfishing buddies, they all say just don't waste your time here, and I think they're right. No, this isn't Cohen. This is Caesars. Caesars got stocked with blue cats 3 years 3 years ago, roughly. They put about 70,000 8 to 11 inches in here, blue cats. They're trying to do what they did at Hoover. Hoover now has 40, 50-pound blue cats, but they started stocking that in 2014, 2013 ish. They started stocking this in 2018. And then last year they put 70,000, or 2 years ago they put 70,000 more 8 to 11 inchers, and 70,000 fry, like baby blues. So I've seen pictures of 15, 20-pound blues caught out of here, but I just, I don't think they're that prevalent here because I control, or I can drag like this essentially anywhere else in any body of water and be on at least channel cats. Um, I don't even have channel cats hitting my baby baits. Stop telling people. I'm sorry, Cozy. I kind of what I do. Plus, it's no secret. I mean, you got, well, one, it's public information. If you want to find it, you can find it. It's not hard. Two, there's one boat that I think might be catfishing out here, and I've seen 100. So I kind of find it funny when catfishermen are like, "Don't give out the spot." It's like we're such the minority. It's not even funny. And to really ruin a spot, like the amount of pressure you really have to put on a spot to ruin it is like commercial fishing pressure, not just somebody going to the lake and fishing for a couple hours. Woo! Maybe I'll luck out and get into a muskie while I'm doing this. What's up, Greenwell? Well, yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. I'm not going to ruin Caesar's Creek. Nobody will. Austin, come on down to Caesars Creek. I'm gonna be here till like noon tomorrow. From starting now, like I'm not going anywhere all night. My buddy's coming to fish with me overnight tonight. Greenwell, I'm gonna get out on your boat and bump one of these days too. That's a technique I want in my repertoire. Well, we actually still have a lot of people here. Kayak catfishing tournaments.store. Get yourself stuff. Oh, that's unfortunate, man. Well, I hope you get a new boat soon. Not for selfish purposes, just so you can get out and go fishing. Get off that speed a little bit here. It's so infuriating. There's a speed I want to go, and right now I'm point 0.2 to point 0.3 consistently below that speed. And if I hit the button just fucking once, it gets me point 0.2, point 0.3 too fast. I'm really bummed. I think I left my Burger King in the car. I gotta go back for it. I'll be on that other side at some point tonight, Cozy. Trying to see if I remembered my Burger King. Either my Burger King somewhere I don't see it, or I left it in. Kayak catfishing tournaments.store. Awesome gear. And shirts. Why is BK going under? Well, it's because they have like legitimate food and they charge a little more than the other places. I might have fallen in love with my new favorite sandwich, uh, double Whopper, extra bacon. So it was so good. I had it on the way here. Hey Matt, hopefully I get on one. The last live I was just doing, I had one of my poles for who knows how long. At the end, after I hit the button, I reeled it in. I'm gonna be taking on some water with this weight. So you don't plug your scupper holes in the summer. Well, we're marking the schools again, so just a matter of getting on the hit. Now, I don't know if they're as aggressive here as they are at East Fork. My cranks are slightly too big for really for crappie. I shoot like one size smaller. But I also haven't really caught anything under 10 inches on these, and I don't really want to catch anything under 10 inches. So we're gonna try a little shallower. I can actually see the screen now a little bit. Are you trolling all crankbaits? Yeah, it's all crankbaits. I can actually show you the setup here in a second. I got one sitting right next to me. Reduce the poundage on all your gear to make it more fun. This is just meat fishing. But I just got my regular rods out, 65-pound braid, 60-pound leader. So funny. Hold on, I got some serious weights coming. That rattling's probably driving people nuts. Let's see if I can wrap this up. So it doesn't wrap this much. So I got my leader line to a barrel swivel. That's just a technique I learned as a kid, trolling and stuff. And then any kind of trolling, I always go leader, barrel swivel, leader, barrel swivel, leader, bait. Just because when you're trolling, hit a tree, a fish hits it, they wrap up. The barrel swivel really helps with your line never tangling. And it never fails. All those schools that I marked aren't there anymore. I'm cheating on my David. Gas station only had these. Funny thing is, I get to see line I've never seen on my reels in months with the lines being out so far. It's the only way to be competitive anymore with everyone having them. I actually like the beep and rhyme, but mine doesn't beep without pressing a button. I like so it makes a different beeping noise when you engage it. So like this noise right here. Now I know I'm no longer in cardinal direction. Now I know I am. I think it's important because when you accidentally hit spot lock, it gives you a chance to hold on. I accidentally hit spot lock going full speed, and my face ended up at the motor because it turns 180 and tries to put you in position immediately. And when you're in a kayak, it's enough torque to pull you out of your damn seat. Here we go. All right, now we're going too slow. I hear you. Yeah, yeah. The crappie will be bait later. There is no food being caught on this trip. This is all for bait. I got a bunch of really good shad, but they're not hitting that either. So I'd rather have options if I could. I think the thing that sucks the most is the 2 rod limit. It just it just sucks. I mean, it's almost like is the juice worth the squeeze to come here? It's easier to fish. Lakes are just easier to fish. But when you only have 2 damn rods you can use, I could buy minnows and park up on a log, but if this was a crappie fishing trip, I would do that. But it's a catfishing trip, just trying to catch crappie. That's a giant shit. Or there. Sometimes I gotta touch the line and make sure a fish isn't just being drug along. It still looks like it's cranking. Ugh. I wouldn't mind a carp. The two biggest fish I never landed were on carp fillet. Ah, that's a lie. One was on a carp fillet, one was on a largemouth bass fillet. I got an idea. We're gonna test the water levels. We're gonna put one rod a foot off the water. That will make that crankbait crank lower in the water column. And if that works, we'll change both rods to that height. These little arms just can't reach stuff. What's up, Mark? Get your tail here. I don't think I'll ever understand the mindset of the pleasure boater. There's guys back here just doing circles. Maybe they're testing their boats out. it don't bother me. It's just if I was them, I'd be bored as hell having a $300,000 boat just to go around in circles it and do nothing. All right, let's see what people have said. Nothing. Where's the school? One thing is for sure. This part of this lake, as far as marks go, nothing compared to East Florida. Doing this identical thing at East Fork, I couldn't keep a rod in the water longer than 5 to 10 minutes. All right, here comes the tricky part, turning. Come on, crankbait. East Fork spoiled me, man. All right, everybody watch this pole for me for a second. Come on, you P-Ricks. All right, well, they came back here. They can watch if they want. Yeah. All right, so how many people I lose? There we go. I can see the end of the rod. Try shallower. I mean, I'm not catching anything out here. Won't hurt. I just don't know how. I really don't know how deep my cranks go. So, guess we're gonna find out together. I think this one has a fish on it. I'm gonna check this one. That's the only thing that sucks about this super heavy gear. Sometimes you really can't tell if it's a crappie or not. If I catch his outboard, he gets the luxury of taking 65-pound test out of his motor. Oh, there we go. That's the fish. There we go. Fish on. I hope I catch his motor with the fish. It'd be funny if it's a stick. It's kind of like, he's getting a little more serious at the boat here. Maybe I got a little viper. Oh, no way. Look who decided to show up. Mr. Saw Guy. That is a really, really big saw guy. Wow. You, sir. Oh, this is going to be tough. Do you go home? Do I eat you? Or my butt? Oh, wow. This is cool. This is my first saw guy ever trolling. This is a very, very good saw guy. Oh, keep your teeth away from my cast net. You son of a. I mean, it might be a walleye. I don't know. I really don't know my saw guy, walleye, sauger, whatever. So if somebody's watching and they know what species this is, feel free to correct me. But all I know is that my buddy is coming with his stove tonight. This one stopped cranking, so we're going to hit spot lock. This is another fish. We just hit spot lock. Yep, that's a fish on it. This is a crappie. This guy might fall off. He doesn't look hooked up. No, that's a slob crappie. Look at that boy. Woohoo! Oh, man. So we got, I'm guessing 21, 22-inch sauger between my legs. And we have a 12 to 13-inch crappie in my hand. Ow! Just stabbed myself. Beats the hell to not catching a catfish. There we go. My buddy who is coming later is coming with a stove. So that sauger ain't going nowhere. That sauger will be eaten tonight. All right, let's get this out of your face. Do you got the sharp side fins? Side plates? Nope. Go ahead if you're a sawguy guy. And I look like an idiot. I don't care. Come on. All right, check this out. We got this sauger, sawguy, walleye. Somebody smarter than me, just tell somebody in the chat what it is. He is nose at the 23. Tail is at the 41. So we got an 18-incher right here. 18-inch sawguy. I got to figure out what to do with him. I don't have ice. And then this crappie, we got mouth at the 25, tail at the 38. So we got a 13-inch crappie. We got an 18-inch sawguy. Well, the crappie, I'm just going to throw in here where he goes. You know what? I think the sawguy will fit in there too. Well, at least this live was worth it. Well, I have a 5-gallon bag here that I'm keeping my fish in, and that that sauger has seen better days. We're gonna go back up there where we just were, and then come back through, and just keep our trajectory going. Once I get back up there, I'll check the chat and see what everyone says. I just want to get the fishing going again. Oh crap. My leader lines are too long. Crankbaits are in the water 2 feet from the boat. Eh. All right. Whoa! So the sauger is directly beneath my camera, my cell phone. I should probably move that to the other side of the boat. Calm down, calm down. Man, I love cardinal direction, but if you're going too fast, it does this. It's so annoying. We're gonna move this over to the other side of the kayak, so it's not on top of the camera. Oh, can't do that. Too much weight on that side. I guess we're just gonna have to live with it on the camera. That's what I get. Oh, Jesus. That's what I get for having my leader so long. Well, I don't have my GoPros going. I turned my GoPros off to save some SD card life. Alright, time to get down to speed. Back in the water. I don't feel like I went anywhere. Sorry if there's anybody in the chat talking. I'm trying to reset up my troll, and you just don't get there fast with a trolling motor on a kayak. I'm holding my rods because I rearranged my rod holders to be essentially even parallel with the water, a foot above it. But my leaders are too long for my crankbait, so it's like pulling on the boat. I don't want to cause any unnecessary stress I don't have. Let's turn this baby around. Both my bails are flipped. Let's get up to speed. Let's get right back on that track we were just on. I'm relatively disappointed that bycatch was a sauger. I'd much rather have been a white bass or a wiper, but it is what it is. All right, let's see what people have said. I'm not a huge fan of bluegill for bait, unless I'm targeting flatheads. I mean, same here about the walleye thing. I saw the comment, it's in the walleye family. And that's how I feel about hybrid stripers and white bass. I mean, that's why they are listed together on your, whatchamacallit, the amount you can keep, your regulations. There's a reason they're listed together. I don't consider them all the same species, but as far as like carrying, I consider them all the same thing. Same thing with bass. Largemouth, there's a largemouth and a smallmouth, and that's it. I don't care about anything else. If it's green and it has a stripe, or if it looks like it has a stripe, it's a largemouth. If it's not green and it's brown, it's a smallmouth. I don't care, black bass, spotted bass, whatever. There's a largemouth and a smallmouth, and that's it. They're panfish anyway. Like bass are panfish anyway, so who cares? All right. Well, At least this live was more successful than the last live. I do have to check my battery though. I was doing this while my battery charged. All right, we're at 74%. I was hoping to do this until my battery hit 100% and then go back to catfishing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. My third pole hit the water. Breaking the law. Breaking the law on live. Uh-oh. So this giant float, some people might think it's overkill here. The only reason I'm using this giant float is to avoid getting snagged. The bigger the float, the more buoyant it is, the less chance of getting snagged. Hook snag. And I haven't been snagged yet, so there must be some truth to it. At East Fork the other week, I lost 7 rigs on my first drag, and I said, I had enough of that. Seven rigs is 7 floats and 14 hooks. And I said enough of that nonsense. All right, let's see. Anybody talking? Hey, what's up, Mud Tramp? Mud Tramp, I think, might be the single biggest supporter of what we do out there. She's in every live stream. I don't want to put her on the spot. She supports every kayak catfisherman that I know. She can say how she supports them, but it's not for me to say. Just, I think she's awesome. It's cool to have her ow in my chat. That's how you hook yourself, guys. All right, here we go. All right. Get that speed going one more. If I catch one more crappie, I'll probably call it a day on keeping them. Because getting shad right now is super easy. Good shad, too. Like 10 to 12 inches easy. And I'm only keeping crappie for bait, so there's no point in keeping more than 1 or 2 more. I should probably move this cast net a little farther up, just in case I catch another one of those guys. Jason, I wish you had a key to my car so I could have you just get my Burger King for me. Unless I put it in my dry bag. Ow! Nope. I must have forgot the Burger King in the Jeep. Jason, if you're watching, bring some seasonings with you. I got a sauger for us to eat. Oh, I turned too soon. Big school crappie to my left. Figures. There we go. Oh. This thing just got hit twice. I don't know if you guys can see it. The only other possibility is I went over one of these pieces of wood. There's crappie. You guys couldn't see it. We might just hug this shoreline all the way back to my Jeep and call it a day once we get back to my Jeep. For anyone who just joined, right where I'm at right now, I just doubled up on a sauger and a sawguy, whatever, and a crappie. Let's see if anyone said anything recently. No, I'm not switching to catfish right now. I'm just going to troll to my Jeep. Probably take 25, 30 minutes to get there. I can see the ramp from here, but it's not super close. And then once I get there, I'm going to probably turn around and start catfishing again. Catfishing has stunk since I was trolling for crappie earlier, so I was like, forget it, I'll just do this. Hey, what's up, Fins and Foul? Hey, Steven. So the bandits is what other people have told me to use. I just haven't ordered them yet. I'm pulling your Amazon Google search crappie crankbaits. And they're definitely a little too big, but that's okay. I've only been catching 10 plus inchers. I haven't really hooked into anything small with these. Now, for bait purposes, I should probably get some of the smaller ones. There's a school on my left. I think I figured out how deep my crankbaits go, or at least this one. I'm either just bumping off the bottom or it's getting hits every now and then. Yep, I figured out how deep I am on my crankbaits. Gotta get a little deeper then, I guess. This one don't seem to be hitting bottom though, and that's a shallower one. Let's see what some people have said. What's up, Matt? Glad I brought bug spray. Come on, fish. What? What just happened? Did I just hit a button by accident? I have not changed these batteries in forever since I've gotten the motor. I hope that wasn't like some kind of warning that my batteries are going dead on this, because that would be a miserable paddle. Guess I'm bumping bottom still. Or I'm pulling along a really small fish. I might raise this one. I raise that rod, hold her back up a notch so it's not so that troll or crank's not bumping off the bottom. There we go. There's some crappie. Of course, right at the bottom. Never fails. On the right hand side. Oh, it'll be fun. Actually, he is going full throttle, so that's not going to be that bad. All right. Let's see what people got to say. Nothing. Okay. Amazon. My electric fillet knife. Did it arrive? Yep. My electric fillet knife just arrived at my house. Yo, 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 yo! The fuck you doing? Mind my French. I normally don't swear, but that guy's pulling two kids. Their spotter is laying down taking a nap, and he's not looking at the kids. And he wasn't more than 100 feet away from me when he started turning. I normally don't stand up until it's like you gotta move. Well, I mean, this channel is not rated for children, so I don't feel bad if Somebody heard that. But I do apologize, guys. And I'm not anti-boater at all. Like, none of these wakes bother me. I'm anti-Dumas. I might turn around and go hit that other side up again real quick. I've been doing this for an hour. That's enough. Yeah, I thought it was going to be good. Yeah, that guy was towing a line there, Steve. I don't know if you saw me catch him, Steve. Here he is. It's going to be delicious. Uh, for me, too, it's not even so much the manners and courtesy either. Like, when I came out here, I willingly knew I was coming out on a nice Friday. There's going to be a crap ton of bunch of boaters out. Like, I knew that. That's when you're within 100 feet of somebody. Kayak boat doesn't matter, and you're full bore towing two kids. Like, the two kids, when he turned, came within 50 foot of my kayak. I think that's the part that irritates me more. And there's a common theme. It's like the biggest, nicest boats always have the worst pilots. Somebody came by me the other day. I was on the Little Miami River, and he was upset I was parked in the channel, and he has 400 feet to get by me easily. And I was like, "Don't you have a fish finder or some kind of like sonar up there?" And he said no. And I'm like, "What are you upset that like your inability to navigate this channel should not rely on your eyes. You should have electronics. It should be mandatory. Electronics should be mandatory on all boats. Step finders. That's what I mean." If you don't have a depth finder on your boat, you're an idiot. That's just all there's. You're just an idiot. All right, I'm guessing I have about 10 to 15 minutes left. Once I get to this island up here, I'm going up to my Jeep to get my Burger King. And thank you, Matt. Only thing that stinks about trolling for crappie is you can't take naps. I would never know I had a fish on. Come on, fish. Well, I got a sauger, saw guy, whatever, on live. That's kind of cool. In an untraditional way. I think this crank's hitting bottom again. It's shallower on my right hand side, even though that's Navionics shows that being deeper. It doesn't account for the little plateaus that are under. Little boat wakes are the worst. I'd rather big boat wakes. All right, we're gonna raise this one back up, get it higher in the water column. Maybe I just got lucky on that double. So, got a love-hate relationship with these rod holders. Oh boy, let's see here. Thanks, Steve. Come on, Crappie. I'd like one or two more before the night's over. Or before the drag's over. Troll, whatever. There we go. There's a school on the left-hand side. Oh, come on. East Fork spoiled me. Never thought I'd ever say that. Boy, it slowed down. Alright, how much is my phone charged back up to? I'm at 80% from 50. Alright. We're getting closer and closer to the dock. I probably got 5 more minutes of doing this. I might actually give the bank over there a quick run, roll by. either a really big log to the left of me or a really big school of crappie to the left. I think there's something wrong with this crank now. I might get another one on there. Lighter colored one. It just keeps on looking like it has a fish on it, which means it's losing its action every now and then. I wonder if that sauger messed it up. We're going to change it out here real quick. I don't think it's rolling wrong. But we're going to pop this guy up here anyway. Get the next one out there. All right, more crawfish color going out. Oh, never fails. Never fails. It's kind of flipping over on itself, I guess. I don't see anything wrong with it, other than it's kind of beat up with teeth marks. All right. Come on, one more crappie. That's all we want. One more. We're gonna go hug this bank over here, do a big looping turn, and then go get my Burger King. Oh, I don't feel like cranking on that at all. I either picked up debris or there's a fish on this one. I must have picked up debris. Oy. Come on, beach. There we go. There's some marks. I also have my sensitivity way down. I should probably turn it up. I just I get frustrated when I see a bunch of marks that I just don't care to see. There we go. Those might not be crappie though. Come on, beach. Just one more. One more while I'm live and I'll get out of here. If I'm going to do this again here, I got to go smaller cranks. I'm too far down in the water column. All right, we're going to try and tangle these lines up. I haven't looked at the trap chat in forever. Nothing. Or not nothing good, nothing said. Oh man, that's a bust. I hope the catfishing picks up tonight. What time do we got? There's still 4 people watching. I can't believe it. 8 o'clock. 83%. Okay. Jason, if you're one of the ones watching, just bring seasoning later. We got a sauger to eat. That's cute. I think I'm about to witness a big crash of people fall in the water. Oh, boo. That would have been funny though. Oh, let's see if we see anything. Oh, all right. %83 battery. Fish are still alive there in the little live well I got. Oh, stretch out a little bit here. I'm gonna juice that to like 2.5 to get to one more spot I want to troll really quick. That was oh, that's a good hit. Unless I got the bottom, that's a really good hit. course. Oh, don't flip off. Of course. This guy hit right as I'm going over 4 foot of water. Uh-oh. It literally shot up from 22 feet to 4 foot. I mean, I saw it on the graph too, but oh boy. All right, well, at least we got one more good crappie on video on the live. Come here, bub. I like these kind of crappie, the ones that are big enough to thumb their mouths. I mean, I guess you could do it on all size crappie, but there are some that are just really small. Everyone loves to know a crappie length, so you are, my friend. Nose at the 24, or bottom jaw at the 24. He is 12 and a quarter. 12 and a quarter. Not a bad crappie at all. So I'm happy on my crappie count. I'm going to give it a little more, though. Just because I wanted to go over there for a second. But who knows? Maybe that was a trick. Maybe the speed was go a little faster. Oh, I really hope I avoided that with my other crankbait. That right there, people, is how you catch everything in your kayak with a crank. We're going to drop this guy up. I'm down, bud. Oh. One nice thing about these slightly larger crankbaits is almost every single crappie I've caught has been good quality. I don't think I've caught one under 10 inches yet using these cranks. So I would put money on it. I'm not going to guarantee it because I don't know this style of fishing well enough, but I would put money on it. If I reduced my crank size, I would probably catch a lot more crappie, like a lot more crappie, but so I'm just gonna hit this one's hit. All right, there we go. Maybe that was a trick, just increase the speed. But eating or bait, I really don't want them under 10 inches. Oh, he caught my other one. No. Oh, this guy might fall out at the boat. Ooh. All right, we're done keeping them now. Now, if we catch any more, it's just for fun. Unless I catch a bigger one, then I'll just replace. Oh, he unhooked himself. How kind of him. Yeah, bait or food, 10 inches is essentially, it's not really worth keeping anything under 10. Here's another one. Oh, that sun. Sorry, guys. This guy, nose on the 25, tail on the 35. So this guy's a 10-incher right here. That guy's a 10-incher. Oh, the sun. Ah. I'm sorry. Oh, Too much weight in my little... I gotta release some of this water. Too much weight in the little live well. All right, I got a 12 and a half, a 12, and a 10-inch crappie. More than enough bait, and I got that 18-inch sauger in there. Nothing to be ashamed of, I guess. But if the crappie are going to turn on now, I'm just going to keep trolling for them because it's fun. School crappie to my left. I guess that was a trick. Maybe I was going too slow. Maybe it was just good timing. But once I upped that speed to what I'm at now, I caught both of those pretty quickly. Oh, that dang sun could not be in a worse position. You can't see it, but that was a shoot. All right. Let's see. Anybody see anything? Still bait fishing. Still bait fishing. I just caught another 12 pluser and another 10-incher. But I mean, I'm done. I'm done bait fishing at the moment. I'm just finishing this troll off for fun. See if I can get on another good crappie. And then once I'm done doing that, I'm gonna turn off the live and then I'm gonna catfish for the YouTube video. All right. All right. I'm gonna call it a day on the bait fishing. I'm going back to my Jeep to get my Burger King. I'm gonna show everyone the catches again real quick. Let's do the most dangerous one first. 18-inch sauger, sawguy, walleye, whatever the hell it is. I think this is the 12 and a half or 12 and a quarter crappie. This might be the 12 and a half. It's heavier for sure. And then you got the, come here. Oh, I just got stabbed by the sog, whatever. And then the 10-inch. Oh, I almost just lost him. Come here. And then the 10-inch. Oh, he just got 10-incher. He just got water all over my camera lens. Oh, I got a fish over here. Maybe we'll see one more fish. Oh! Alright, he was smaller than 10 inches, so I don't even mind that he got off. But I'm going to clean off my camera, and I'm going to get out of here. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I end up with a good YouTube video of the catfishing here.